Welcome, mathematicians. Today we're going to talk about a division strategy called partial quotient. It's for long division. Partial, remember, means part of something, and quotient is the answer to a division problem. So in this strategy, you're going to find part of the answer over and over again until you found all of the parts and then put them all together. If partial quotient is a lot to remember, I've also heard kids call it the big 7. You can call it whichever you like. So let's start thinking about this strategy with a word problem. I have 57 erasers. I want to give kids at recess 3 erasers each. How many kids can I give erasers to? I underlined my math action words. 57 erasers, that's how much I'm starting out with. And I want to share them with kids at recess, but I don't know how many kids I can give them out to because I want to give kids 3 erasers each. So I'm going to find out how many kids are going to get those 3 erasers each. So let's start out by setting up our problem. So I have 57 erasers, and I'm sharing them with, I don't know how many kids yet, but I know I want everybody to get 3 of them. So I'm going to set up my division problem. You've seen division problems written like this before, but in this strategy, we're going to add an extra line right here to help us organize our thinking. Do you have any ideas yet about why kids might call this the big 7? All right, so my first step, I'm going to look at this 57. I have 57 erasers, and I'm going to start passing them out to different kids. I'm going to think of a number that's easy for me to work with and easy for me to multiply. How about I give out those 3 erasers to 10 kids first? So I've given out 3 erasers to 10 kids. So that means I've given out 10 times 3 is 30 erasers so far. I started out with 57 erasers. I'm going to take away the 30 that I just gave to those 10 kids, and now I have 27 erasers left. Let's see. If I have 27 erasers left and I'm giving out 3 per kid, I know that I can give out 9 more kids erasers. So I've given 9 kids 3 erasers each. I've given out 27 erasers. So now I have no erasers left. All right, let's do some thinking about what I did here. First I gave 10 kids 3 erasers. Then I gave 9 kids 3 erasers. And then I didn't have any erasers left. So how many kids did I give erasers to altogether? Well, I'm going to put my 10 and my 9 together. 10 plus 9 is 19. That's how many kids got erasers. Now, just like we've done with other division problems, our answer goes above. And I line up my place values, my 1's place and my 10's place. Let's do a little bit more thinking about the steps that I did there. I was dividing 3 into 57. First, I chose a number that's easy for me to multiply or work with. I chose the number 10. Then I multiplied that 10 times 3. It's 30. Then I subtracted to see that I still had 27 erasers left. And I repeated that process until I found all parts of the quotient. So I had 27 erasers left. I gave them to 9 more kids. 9 times 3 is 27. Now there's nothing left. I found all parts of the quotient. So then I added my parts of the quotient together to get 19. Let's look at this in another way, because this part, if you're feeling a little bit confused, that's okay. We're going to keep working until our neurons connect. Now, one neat thing about this strategy is that your partner can do it in a different way and still get the correct answer. So let's look at this problem one more time. I had 57 erasers. I'm giving them out to 3 kids. I'm going to make my big 7. Now I'm going to choose a number that I can multiply this 3 by to get close to 57 without going over. First I chose 10, but this time what if I choose 5 instead? So I've given out 3 erasers to 5 kids. I'm going to multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. Let's subtract. I have 42 erasers left. So now I'm going to choose another number. I'm going to choose 5 kids again. I'm going to multiply. 5 times 3 is 15. And subtract. This time I need to do some regrouping. Oh, 27 erasers left. I'm giving them out in groups of 3. I know that I can give 9 kids erasers. 9 times 3 is 27. I'm subtracting. Now I have no erasers left. Once again, I found all parts of the quotient, so now I'm going to add my parts of the quotient. First I found 5, then another 5, then a 9. Add those all together and I get 19. You still with me? Let's do one more example together. This one I want you to do with me, so get that pencil and paper ready. I have 96 pencils that I want to share with 6 friends. How many pencils will each friend get? Let's underline our math action words first. I have 96 pencils. I'm sharing them with 6 friends. So how many pencils will each friend get? All right. Let's set up our problem together. So now I'm going to move a lot slower so that you can write along with me. So we have 96 pencils. I'm sharing them with 6 friends. And I want to find out how many pencils each friend gets. I'm going to make my big 7. All right, I'll wait for you to do that too. All right, first I'm going to choose a number that I can multiply 6 by that gets me close to 96 without going over. I really like multiplying by 10 because it's easy and fast, and I know that it will get me close to 96 pencils. So I'm going to multiply. I chose my number 10, now I'm going to multiply. 10 times 6 is 60. So of my 6 friends, I gave them each 10 pencils. That means I gave them 60 pencils altogether. How many pencils do I have left? Let's do some subtraction. Are you done yet? 6 minus 0 is 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. Now I have 36 pencils left. So I'm going to choose a number. How many more pencils do I want to give to other kids? And I'm going to multiply that number by 6. Can I multiply that number by 6 to get as close to 36 as possible without going over? Well, I know that 6 times 6 is 36. So now I want you to multiply and write your answer here. Are you done yet? All right, 6 times 6 is 36. I've given out 36, or I have given out 36 more pencils, so now I have 0 pencils left. I don't need to choose another number because I don't have any pencils left to give out. So now I'm going to add them together. 10 plus 6 is 16. I'll write my answer up here and label it. Ooh, I forgot to do that the first time. So each friend gets 16 pencils. All right, now I'm going to write a couple problems on the board that I want you to work on independently, and then I'll come check them with you later. Remember to choose a number, to multiply and subtract until you've found all parts of the quotient, and then add. All right, the first one I want you to do 68 divided by 4. The second problem I want you to do, this one's a lot harder, get ready. 161 divided by 7. Right? Do those two problems, and then I'll come check your work later. Great job, mathematicians.